Hi, I'm Blaine Walla. Welcome to this bonus edition of Locker Talk. As I'm joined with Bruins goaltender Travis Pelletier. And Travis, obviously, talking about you, we got to talk about shootout victories. Starting off with that game against Nipawin, it was a situation you were thrown into the fire literally against the Hawks there in the third period after Curtis Martin got tossed at the beginning of the third period. So you had to go in. Game came into a shootout, and then here you are. It's your not even your first full SJHL game yet, but it was a situation you could pick up your first SJHL win. What was that like, staring down at those other shooters, knowing that these guys were in your way of picking up your first win in the league?
Oh no, my mind was blowing. I didn't know what was going on, and I was actually very glad to go in there, but a little bit nervous because I haven't played for 2 months before that. But I try and just make sure that I'm nice and calm whenever I'm in there and just play my best.
What's kind of the emotions when first Austin Janos scored on some sick moves, and then Nick Weiss buried the shot right afterwards too, that gave you the advantage leading to the final shot. What was the emotions like seeing your team back you up there and scoring those goals?
Oh, very pumped. I'm very glad that those guys scored, so that it gave me more confidence into the shootout. And they did a very good job. I don't even know how Yano and Weiss scored. Yano had a very nice shot. Deked the goalie completely out of his shoes, and Weiss's shot, I don't even know how it went in, but no, it was very good victory, and I'm very glad for those guys scoring.
How sweet is it for yourself that the fact that you're saved ended the game? That first one against Nipawin, it was Travis Pelletier who made the final save of the game to give you your first win in the league.
Oh, I was ecstatic. My mind was blowing. I was just jumping for joy for that save, and I ended up getting tackled for it from my teammates because they're very excited that I got the victory and won it for them. And a lot of compliments from the coaches and the rest of the guys on the team.
Well, it's a good thing you got extra equipment there as a goaltender to handle that tackling and the doggy pump.
Yeah, exactly.
Just talk about then the emotions you must have had knowing that you had to start on Tuesday against Notre Dame, following that Saturday game. What was that like? Knowing you got a couple days in advance that you're going to go into net in Notre Dame for the first time as a start in the SJHL.
Oh, it was really good. Knowing that you got a chance to play your first SJHL game, I just made sure that I was very prepared each night before that game, and it was just a normal game, just like last year, just going through your pregame warm up, all my techniques, like the way I tape my stick, the way I actually warmed up. And yeah, it just felt like any other normal game.
Kindersley, that was the third game that I should say fourth game you jumped in, but that third game after that you appeared in after Nipawin, then it was Notre Dame, then it was Kindersley. Kindersley, the second game you started, once again ended in it went to a shootout, but first, leading up to that shootout, there was a breakaway with 4 seconds left, and you made the save of your life, could we say, on that breakaway where you had to reach back with the glove and deny the Clippers the 2 points, and really that's a 4-point swing, especially with a team that you're competing with the Sherwood Conference standings. If there's one team you did not want to give up 2 points and no points for you guys, it was Kindersley. How big was that save, and what was kind of the emotions that went through your mind? Oh,
it was really big, and I was speechless after that. I didn't know what was going on. I was actually really pumped, but I also made sure that I was show no emotion, just so that the other team doesn't take that as advantage. And yeah, I was really calm. All Yano, all my teammates just came up to me and just say really good save, and I just moved on and just got ready for the next shot.
And then, of course, they went into the shootout against Kindersley. A little bit different scenario than Nipawin because they went down to the fourth round and before Austin Doe scored for you guys. What was that like, knowing, especially, say, the third shooter? It was a situation. If you let in the goal, you guys were going to lose to Kindersley. What was that like, knowing that literally the game was on the line again?
Oh, it was crazy. I thought of it sometimes, but I just made sure not to think that way. I just wanted to just play normal hockey and just made sure I stuck with the guy all the time and make the save.
Now it's a situation, Curtis Martin who's back from suspension. Stephen Glass is getting closer and closer to playing back for the Bruins. What's that like, knowing over the next weeks, months now that, it's a situation, obviously compared to those 3 games when you did start, it was a situation that you were the man. Now it's a situation, it's a little bit more of a crowded crease.
I just try and make sure that whenever I get a chance, I don't waste it. Whenever I get a chance to go in, and just keep playing my game and just practicing hard.
All right. Well, thanks a lot, Travis. Good luck to you this year.
Thank you, Billy.
That's another bonus edition of Locker Talk. I'm Blaine Weiland.